Alright, hey yo. Should be live. Is there anybody in chat? Got quite the awkward setup right now. 1 second. Oops. I dragged the wrong thing. Move this. No. Why can I not move the window? There we go. Move this here. That there. Then I can have this card big. Is this better? I guess so. Okay. We've got a source enjoyer. Alright, we've got some custom maps. I downloaded some. I didn't install all of them. A lot of them required me to like add my own source path, like search paths and stuff like that, override everything. I'm not doing that. So if you have a custom map that I'm not playing, just submit it. Just make sure that it's as easy to install as possible, because I don't want to edit files, create search paths, and all that stuff, which I know is like stupid limitations. So now I just downloaded some maps that people sent on Discord, and so if I type maps, it's listing all of the maps, and here's some custom maps that I installed. So let's take a look. I just loaded up one of them to see if it works at all. So this one was made by, let me just quickly check. This is an early one. It's Aerial Faithplate by a user called Ooh on Discord. From the screenshots, this one looked really like faithful to our maps, and this looks familiar. Yeah, I'm going to expect a lot of like instance reuse and stuff like that, especially from early maps. Interesting, so they just hooked it up. Yeah, I mean, like, this is my map, mostly. But somebody moved the elevator here. That's an instance, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it more from a mapper's perspective, because, you know, I'm very curious what people are doing with our SDK. Monty's also gonna join us, it seems. He said he would be interested to come. Okay, got the music. Okay, so it's interesting, like remix of our maps, where it's using like almost the same geometry, but the entire puzzle has been changed. So this Faithplate was a bit, yeah. I mean, I don't know what the consistency is, honestly. Oh, I have to turn on sheets manually. Crazy. Yeah, so this trigger is very big. I usually make the trigger like just a little square in the middle, so you don't accidentally jump on it. Just a little tip. Okay, so looking familiar, but very different. I think I'm gonna turn on the music a bit. I've listened to it way too much. This is also one of those like older tracks that Zerezlon made, and it was then remixed by Jared. Favorite 1 out of 8. Isn't it lovely that you can just make new test chamber signs without needing to use other tools or editing files? Could be so simple, you know. Flinging lasers, light bridges, and no turrets. I was like putting like, you know, weird other icons on there that like are disabled. I don't know. So we jump over here. Okay, is this? This seems familiar. Is this like a port us to this Mel map. This setup seems familiar. Right, there's the button. It is interesting. I forgot how to solve this. It's also like compressed down. So the light bridge is here. It is a bit different, I think. Like I think in Mel this extends all the way to here. Oh, I can port it from here. I think that's like that seems very exploitative, right? So I'm not gonna make use of it. I just noticed it. Okay, so I guess I need this for something. Is there a catapult here or something that pushes me out? I'm getting a weird boost here. No. Interesting. Button there. I feel like I'm just missing something obvious, but I don't know. I don't have a lot of oh, I did not see that surface. That like I don't know. I just didn't see it. Give me the plushie. Such a good model. And the material. Like, in Source you can't do a lot of stuff, right? Like, the shading is super primitive. Because you don't have, like... I mean, we have a PBR shader, but it's pretty bugged because of the lighting model, so... we didn't use it ever. But even with Fong, you can do quite a lot, and Monty did such a good job on this. We chose not to make it out of fabric, but rather just, like... artificial material, because that's easier. Like you can't really render fabric in Source. It will always look like plastic. So we just leaned into it. Yeah, I remember somewhat the solution, but I just didn't notice it because everything is moved around a bit. It is a bit unfamiliar. Oh, this is even the dynamic light. Yes, because it's. I mean, here you can have it. Yeah, you can't have it there. Yeah, it would be cool if at some point we have like dynamic enough lighting that we could do this like in real time. That'd be so cool. So now I can do things. Where is there even anything to do with lasers? Oh wait, there's the, okay, that's. Okay, yeah, that catapult keeps throwing me off because it's not aligned properly. Like it's too big. Okay, so that. But there's a second button here. Like it seems different to that in Mel. I haven't played it in a long time though. It's not PBR. This is what is the generic. You don't use PBR at all. The lighting model just doesn't work for it properly. It's not good enough. And by that I mean like PBR needs like information about how the light is in the world to properly function, right? But in Source you just don't have that information. Where lights are and stuff like that. The shader just doesn't have it. Okay, so I think I just need to get over there. That seemed weird. What do you want from me? Isn't this how you have to solve it? I thought it was. I mean, how else am I supposed to get the laser in there? I mean, even with like the light dynamic entity isn't really great anyway, so yeah, it's not really worth. The issue is also just you need to spawn so many lights. Like with the static version, it kind of works because they're static, they're pre-baked, right? It just takes you a long time to compute them, but doing this dynamically is just crazy. So you would either need some sort of like area light solution, or just not do it. So like, is this not part of the solution? Because I'm a bit confused now. I thought this was part of the solution. It's such a Oh, hey, Monty.
Hello.
Oh, you're really quiet. I have to put you up. There we go. Can you say something?
Hello.
That's better, I think. Maybe a bit louder. Okay. Yeah. What do you think of the map, Monty? Have you seen it? Have you looked?
Yeah, I was watching just a bit. It's quite nice.
It's such a
I
weird,
like how
yeah, it's weird to be in this map that like it is exactly the same yet so different at the same time.
Yeah.
I also just noticed that they're using these parallax prop lights.
They're quite cool actually.
Yeah. I find these look a bit weird.
Yeah.
Because they're just so small, but like I don't know what to do against that because that's just how the design is. I just feel like it is putting a lot of effort into such a small detail when like those would be like kind of the last thing I would try to make prettier, right? Like for me it's all about the lighting and yeah.
Did you figure out the solution? Because I think I know what it is.
Yeah, I'm just confused because I thought that I would have to do this, but I guess not. So
You do. You're on the right track. It's because when the panel moves, the portal fizzles.
Yeah, but how the hell do I prevent that?
You just. I think you just have to shine put the cube in the laser path, like.
I'll put that there, and then.
Yeah, and then I think that's the idea. You have to like move it.
That's such a jank solution. Like the fact that doesn't work because of like a technicality, in my opinion, is a bit inelegant, I will say.
And then you should be able to move the cube now.
What was up with anisotropic filtering right there? Let me just check.
It's on trilinear.
I can't. My God, I'm so dead in my brain, like so developer burned, right? That I just notice like anisotropic filtering issues the second I see it in the tiniest corner of my screen. There you go. Goodness, something's wrong with one's life if you think about these things.
You're noticing nothing.
Yeah, notice that stuff. Okay, and now
you just have to move it out of the way, and then it should just stay there.
That is like that is such weird stuff. I think it's just so jank, honestly. Like it is you're using like technicalities in the timing of stuff that I find it a bit inelegant. I mean that is just Mel, right? I think I always found that part of this map really weird and unintuitive.
Yeah, I think if the panel didn't like bug out, it could work.
Not even just it's such like technicalities and like
I don't mind
if it doesn't, I don't like it. I will not put this in my mouth. It feels too like timer based, right? That you're using a timer of like half a second to do something.
That's fine.
Oh, unplayable.
Banned. Never make a man.
Okay, so now I have this, and I can use the faith. I think in the original, like, this just goes over here, doesn't it?
I don't know. I haven't played now in a while.
Could someone confirm that? Because I think, like, this is also up above, so you can't jump up. But I think the water surface is over here. But I guess like this works too, right? It's you just have to do a few more extra steps, which is probably nice. So now I can portal here, there, and now one there, and I can jump up here. How am I?
Oh, yeah.
What is
the
happening?
fuck?
What? I'm not pressing any buttons.
That's a bit odd.
I'm stuck there. Interesting.
Is that an us issue or?
I mean, it must be, but I've never seen this.
I've never seen that.
I mean, we also don't have any maps where you do that.
No.
Oh, yeah, this jump is a bit tight. You have to be very quick.
Yeah.
I think in the original you jump much higher, so you have more time.
Yeah, if it was a faith that was stronger, like went up higher, it would.
Yeah, it would actually have to be weaker. But like the angle is determined by the speed, so you have to make it slower.
That's not very interesting.
And here, this is a very strong catapult height as well. Yeah, I mean that is just when you mess with the sizes of stuff. You know, these things happen. Okay, and now we have a classic Mel puzzle with tons of buttons and ant lines. Yeah.
Do you have enough cubes? Where do you get all the cubes from?
Yeah, I remember this. You have to stand on one of them, I think.
Oh.
So this one toggles. No, this one is just for that, right? Right. Oh, they're also custom. These are custom too. That's interesting.
Are they? Oh yeah, those are the special, like, high quality ones from Thingamapools.
I don't know about this.
I've seen them before.
Yeah, making custom signs was such a pain. Like, we didn't have a good method, but I wanted to make some custom signs for stuff. But the annoying thing is you have to make a self-illum mask. So you have to put in the alpha channel the luminance, and doing that on top of doing the iconography is just a big hassle. So okay, how the hell do I solve this again? Are you interested in watching me solve this, because this is just a Mel puzzle, right? Or should we move on to the next like map? I'm just curious, because I'm such a slow puzzle solver, especially on stream. Okay, so I can get this button, put it on here. Then I can get the button from down here. I think that's what I have to do. The plush, Monty. It's the best model, honestly.
It is. I think it. Wow. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Well,
I mean, like it's just it looks like
really
good.
good?
It doesn't look like Source Engine, right? It looks really good.
no. Yeah. I see. I've just noticed a little UV issue. No.
Oh no, I do little UV.
The slight little like wiggle on the edges.
Yeah, I just noticed it too, but don't care about that.
Don't worry about
Maybe you should look at either that. You already did, I know.
it. No, I already fixed it.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's not. But
yeah,
it's.
I was just taking the piss because I already did.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have to get a laser. Oh wait.
Oh.
So just put that on there. But why is this? Oh, I have to block it for a second.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the thing that I like about it, like blocking it to get this off. But like the first steps were a bit.
Yeah, it feels natural.
But the last one was nice. Okay.
Yeah. That's.
Oh, there was a world portal there. I saw more portals. And that's also. Oh, those. Something wrong with the cube maps in this map, I think.
Yeah, they're a bit odd. No, I think that's just how they are. In the ceiling, anyway. That's how they are.
I don't.
Who knows?
Yeah. This is a bit different.
Yeah, the boxes are not there. That's right. It's slightly different.
This is
I like
open. There's some stuff. Yeah, I like that it's like inspired by Revolution. That's makes
Yeah.
sense. But it is tweaked in many ways. Ooh, like a pipe where it came from. Nobody knows. But that's nice.
It's weird to think that we have like a style. I never really think about it, but it's like there is sort of like a Revo style in a way.
Yeah, there definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. Is it loading? Just the main menu. Okay. Well done. It is interesting. Like, it is very faithful. I mean, it is mostly remixing our maps, but like there's so much changed. It's very faithful to the original style, and I think there's a lot of value in like trying to replicate something. This is what I always do. Like, I'm just a good replicator of stuff I've seen.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot from it, and then mix in a bit of your own. All right, let's look for the next stuff. So we also have RM Bounce Gel Fling. I think that's also made by who made this?
Is that Fred Production?
Because I downloaded these a few days ago, probably even weeks ago, so I don't know who made what. Bounce Gel Fling. It's this instance. And we were also too lazy to replace. Yeah, in Revolution we use like a bunch of instances for the elevators, and at some point I went through a bunch of maps and made custom like variations where the structure is just a bit different. But I think a lot of them are using the same instance, because we had no time and nobody even cares, honestly. But like nobody cares. But if you do make a custom elevator, it can often stand out, right? Like the one from the previous map, the exit one.
It's always like subtle.
Yeah, if you do put in the work, it can have the effect, but if you don't do it, it doesn't matter. No one cares, which is nice, because your efforts are rewarded, but they're not punished if you don't do it.
Yeah.
All right, Fred, you made this. The lighting is looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good values. Good.
Ooh, looks like that door's broken. Maybe I can reroute you. Let me see.
That's some real.
Haha, look at that!
That's really fun.
It's got the I didn't expect to see reused voice lines. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, and I can portal into there.
Can you portal them? Oh, maybe that's
It's
like
it's probably part of the puzzle.
Possibly.
Interesting. Yeah. That's
I like
clever.
I like that.
Oh, I didn't do it down here.
What a shame.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Like we don't really do this kind of overgrown small behind the scenes because it's really hard to decorate. Because usually there's no light in here, right? So you can't put plants in here. So you got to do something else.
It looks quite. I think Portal 2 does like very well with like sparse.
Yeah, I mean this is
lighting carries it quite a bit.
This is more Portal 1 sort of, with the orange lighting. It is more Portal 1 than Portal 2 in its style. So something that we also did.
Yeah.
The little chairs that you can move them.
On Prophetix.
Okay,
Oh, it's monoportal. I just realized it's monoportal.
Yeah, it's monoportal.
Didn't realize.
Suddenly, this is not destroyed anymore, but very well lit. Okay, that's nice. Ooh, I like the blue chair. That looks so. It's like this sort of azure blue is my absolute favorite. I'll press. I'm sorry. I was just too preoccupied with the thing that I didn't look at the button. But okay, that's a portal spawner, like I thought.
Oh, using the projected video. Oh,
it's so funny how like huge this CD record player thing
is.
Oh
god, yeah. Scale completely off.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the azure blue. I'm gonna steal that if I ever make anything.
Feeling. Ooh.
So, Monty, do we want to go around and nitpick everything, or do we just like?
Yeah, just play. You can probably go back if you want to nitpick.
Yeah, like my question is always, I do realize that, like I keep denying it, but that people do look up to us, and like, if we just shit on everything, it's gonna put a lot of people down. But if people are interested in, like, you know, if we have feedback and if they want to learn and whatever, then I think we're happy to give it. But
Well, this is a custom puzzle apparently.
yeah, that is really cool.
To see. Ooh,
Custom,
yeah, that looks.
puzzles are a lot of mappers don't do puzzles; they just do decoration.
Yeah,
So far, well
looks
done
really
in the
nice.
lighting department. The lighting
Definitely.
values are really nice. This would definitely go into Revolution.
And I'm glad like the destruction isn't like too like melly. You know, I mean, not mel like
Yeah, it
noisy
is a
destruction.
nice-
It's very almost very like it makes sense.
I think this is like whatever.
that
Yeah,
works.
it is very Revolution.
Yeah, definitely studied it well.
Yeah, it is so interesting to discover that we have a style, right?
Yeah.
Because yeah, we just replicate Portal 2, but put our own twist on it, and now people are replicating our twist on Portal 2.
Yeah, it's really weird. I like it.
Yeah, this is a nice interstitial little. Okay, so what do you have here? Bounce. I mean, it's called bounce intro, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, like, is this lit or unlit? I think it's lit.
Yeah, I think
Is it
I
lit?
actually can't tell.
Yeah, I also can't tell. It's like
I
half
think
and
I
between.
think
But
it might be.
it's probably gonna be like lightened rather than darkened. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's lit because it doesn't make sense that this
Yeah.
would be there without this one.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's probably
yeah.
just
Yeah.
Oh, suddenly my FPS went a bit down. Let me just quickly do a show. What was it again? Budget.
Budget. It's like budget something. Isn't it? It's fine. Or performance.
I think this may have been removed and changed to something else, like what is it?
Could do fine.
Dev UI show texture. No, texture budget.
I think
Budget.
it's budget.
It's just
Oh,
budget. Yeah, I think this was changed.
Amazing. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you have to check, uncheck. Okay, so render takes a long ass time. Interesting.
This
So just render. If I look here, is this
Do you
wall?
think
I think
that-
it's no. Why?
maybe the wolf.
I'm just curious because. So yeah, I mean, I still have 100 FPS, but
The frame times. Are
I
too...
do notice that it's less than 144, which I have.
Yeah,
to
if you look behind you, it like goes away, and then
yeah.
it must be the water.
Is it refract?
Or
It's just 2, but maybe there's more in the scene that we can't see.
has the previous like scene behind you been unloaded? Do you think it's like? No, it couldn't have been because I imagine.
Yeah, this is area portal. This is
weird.
this is well made.
Weird. Who knows?
Okay. Is this just our map again? No, it's a bit different.
No.
It looked similar for a second.
There's that archway that made me think it was
You've got the gel bomb here. It's green for some reason. What?
Is it green? No. Oh, what?
Why is it green?
Random.
Does the lighting make it green?
It's like a remix again. It's the same side. I like.
I think it's. Oh, I think it's probably this.
Oh god.
But if I look
Maybe.
here, it doesn't do anything. Only when I look.
It's kind of the particles count.
I have to. It's probably the particle, honestly.
You think so? It looks really dense, like more than usual.
No, it is when like now it's actually better. So it's very strange. I don't know.
Yeah, it's really odd.
Volumetrics, you say? Like the thing is, my PC is super good, so I wouldn't expect anything to slow it down, just for one effect. But now it's back again, so I don't know what was happening there. But yeah, the mirror water is. Didn't I remove or disable player effects?
Well, you
in one?
did, yeah. Maybe it wasn't for this water, maybe.
No, it's disabled globally. It's a zero.
Weird. I have no idea. Maybe they enabled it.
Maybe they did.
But yeah, that only works if you can actually see your body.
That's nice. I like the mixture of the rock and the
Yeah.
stuff here.
I wish we used more of the rock props for like.
Yeah, the thing is, like, it doesn't really like.
They don't match,
just
but
have to be
yeah.
careful. It doesn't really make
Yeah.
sense. Like that you would just have a rock there and build everything around it, but just leave the rock there, right? It is a cool look, for sure. Okay, so there's nothing here. This is just a pit to fall into. Very well looking pit. Oh, that something moved.
Hold on a minute. I thought that was.
That panel was a bit of a strong arc there.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I put 2 showers in there, or is this just how dense our showers are?
I think they're just that dense, yeah.
It might be, yeah. Like, we never have them this... Huh. I don't know. There's constantly stuff moving. Okay, there's now a new surface. Right arrow.
Oof.
Okay, so I think I get what I have to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
That's cool. I like that.
that's fun. So
Oh, shit.
now I just okay, now I can get back. The shower sound effect is a bit loud.
They're not always that loud, to be honest. They're like loud on our maps as well, I think.
Yeah, I guess. That's some reflections there. So let's get up there again. The flush always just makes me happy when I see it. Okay, now we probably... can I paint this? I probably meant to paint this.
I think so. Oh, right, yeah.
The thing is, yeah. Like, if you're making a surface paintable, don't put so much garbage next to it.
Yeah.
Because that makes it, like, kind of awkward. And it looks like you don't want people to paint it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a struggle that it's a thing, like, if you decide to put gel into overgrown, like we did, it's always gonna be a struggle. Because you have to make the surfaces, like, clear enough for the gel to be nice. But you also want to have nice decoration, so it's just a balance. Okay, so now I have to jump over there. I guess I'm just jumping first. Okay, and this turns off the shower. All it does. Okay, so I can get... Okay, I get how to solve this. Let's put that there. Oops, and now fling again. It's an interesting combination of, like, it seems like a variation of... Just hit my head on that.
Yeah.
If that happens, you can just disable collision over with her. It seems like a variation of, you know, our puzzle.
Yeah, it's the same style, definitely.
Yeah, but also like this and this surface is here, and you fling over there, and then you've got the other surface, but it's just like changed to feature more elements, and I think that's such an interesting thing for us to play.
Yeah.
Like I'm having a lot of fun just.
Ooh, look at all the even used
Even use parallax.
Yeah. It's very nice. There, yeah.
I don't think they're properly corrected though. Look, they're a bit off.
I think it's extended into the wall slightly.
It's extended to here, yeah. Yeah, the bounds are a bit off.
Yeah.
Is this just a light, or is this cast and project the texture?
Nah, I think that's light with a very high or low light map scale.
Yep.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I mean, hey, better than using project text, I guess.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I like it.
But a lot of texture memory for a detail that we notice.
Yeah. You could probably get away with like two or four.
Maybe.
Yeah, one is like dangerous. I would never go one.
I appreciate it, but yeah, I don't think anybody will notice that.
For one map, I think it's like not a problem.
I'm not complaining.
No, definitely not.
Okay, now I can do this. It's a really cool variation.
Yeah, I'd love to see more of these.
The thing that I liked about the original is that the button was up there, so you would see things from more of a bird's eye view, right? Because here you kind of have to guess where stuff lands. Whereas when you're up here and you press the button, you can see it fall down and you can see it come towards you and splat on you. That's like a more interesting experience. I think you could probably do similar stuff. You could put it up there or something, and then you can place this here, and then you have it there, and then you place it there, and then you can see it fling over, and you can actually see it land. That would probably be something I would like if I were to do one change to the puzzle. That would be it, because it doesn't change the puzzle in any way. It's just for the experience. You can see where it lands. Okay, let's fling into there. I just have to constantly keep complaining about stuff. It's just in my nature. All right, that was for the cube. Cool puzzle, really cool variation.
I would love to see a lumber style recreation.
Oh yeah, that's a cool style.
That would be sick. A fully custom style. Love to see it.
This is very dark.
Gotta admit,
there we
watching
go.
you
I saw the
fly through the
screenshot.
air like that
that's
was
the way
pretty
I
fun. Sometimes I wish I could do the same.
Would have maybe put the trigger a bit further, because I imagine most players will already be here when this light turns on.
Yeah.
Because nobody enters the room, or you can extend the hallway so it sort of leads into this destruction. I think that could be a good effect. And more Sterling VO. A really fun variation of it's just remixing a bunch of Revolution stuff. It's such an interesting
Yeah, I love it.
thing. Alright, what else do we have? It's called P1 Schrödinger Intro. I think this was made by... also by Oo. No.
Portugal.
No, Portugal. It's cool to see this high-res mod stuff. That's really dark for some reason. I think that's a tone map error.
Possibly. Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, because if these always have the same brightness. It's always brightness 255. I changed it from 200 to or something. I made it much brighter than they are in Portal 2. But if your exposure is set wrong, then these will still be very dark. So I think the exposure is too high, probably, because you need to underexpose for these to overexpose. Yeah. Schrödinger cube introduction. We always called them quantum cubes in the game, not Schrödinger's cubes, because I think no one can spell it. Something's wrong with the.
It's a custom. I think the.
Yeah, but something's wrong with the cube maps. I just find it's a bit strong.
Yeah. Very odd.
But yeah, we've got an Act 1 style chamber.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god, they didn't. They probably put a light on every single one of these.
Check the Luxel scale, let's see the...
Mod Luxels, yeah. Oh, it's actually not...
Oh.
The Luxel scale is fine, but they probably...
those dynamic lights or just regular lights?
And B-Box, light spot.
Was that just regular light? Maybe light. Regular light.
And what is it? And info light spot. Did they delete the lights? They may have deleted the lights so they don't do dynamic lighting. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's good. I like it. It's good detail.
That is very dense. Holy shit! And intersecting ant lines, my favorite.
Is there a blue light? I was looking at blue light.
The reflections in that look pretty interesting.
I think I set a really...
Did you make that warble like that?
I don't think so.
The door doesn't render in the cube map. There's a spot, a flag, you can check it there. You can also make these not render in... oh, maybe that's a new thing. I think that may not be in our Strata version. Shit. I'm just nitpicking. That is...
It's got your signature sideways, yeah.
But I think I think the decoration is custom. This doesn't look like I made it. Yeah.
I don't recognize it.
Because I made all of our instance observation rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, this person paid a lot of attention to micro light detailing and stuff like that. The same way we did. We obsessed over this stuff. Okay, give me them.
How clumsy this falling.
So, yeah, I always put these way further up so you couldn't mess with it.
Right.
But I mean, since it's always open, we eventually also did always have them open. It's fine.
Yeah.
I love the particle effect.
Which you made. No, did you make it?
I made it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to like kind of have this chaotic effect because if I have the particle linger too much, you could like you can see it kind of like the particles
Lags
can't.
behind.
The particles don't change position; they're only like spawn in place and don't move, right? So to have the particles
Yeah.
follow the cube, I had to make it like I had to have the decay
like-
really quick.
It feels like it has like inertia almost. It's very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I mean, it is a nice effect now, right? But if I didn't make them decay so quickly, they would like have a trail behind it, which you could also
Yeah.
use to your effect. But yeah, that was like how that look came to be. Okay, so I have never solved a shooting a cube puzzle that anyone else made. So like
Yeah.
all of them are only like the ones I made, right? So
Yeah.
so let's see how the hell this works. I guess
Oh god.
Okay, let me just go get up there. So I need to place that here. That's pretty much for sure. So now the issue is just I can do this, which seems jank.
Hey, you missed one.
I missed one, yeah, somehow.
I don't think that's the solution.
I mean, it seems jank, right? This seems not intended.
Yeah.
Double decker laser? No, I didn't. I saw that. I saw it when it was made, and I didn't play it.
No. What's wrong with double decker laser?
I mean, it seems painful to solve. Right, so I mean, I could solve it like this, but this seems wrong. Right.
Oh.
But I could just have it here. What the hell is up with the sound?
Jesus.
I could just have it
Yeah.
here and place that there. Yeah.
That feels right. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you could probably just remove the bottom surface there, and
Yeah.
fix that like weirdness there. Yeah.
Very cool. I like it.
Another thing I would say, like, it's something that I try to, like, scale in maps is really important. I find that this is like very cramped, right, where you feel like you can't move at all, and
Yeah,
it's
a little bit.
like it is a choice. We also have a lot of like cramped and open spaces. It's just you have to be like deliberate about it, right? So if you're intending to go with a bit of a cramped area, then this definitely sells that idea. Alright, cool. Simple enough.
Yeah.
Alright. Is there any, so I think that's everything I've downloaded so far, or that I installed. So is there anything else you guys made you would like us to play? I also saw that there's another U map, but there's only a VMF for it, or is there sorry. There might actually be a BSP. Okay, I found a BSP. Downloading it right now. I'm also playing this on my Steam build, not my development build. So
Yeah.
everything is very clean. And I won't accidentally change a bunch of files that will then get uploaded to Steam.
Yeah.
Alright, I've got another map. It's called My Map. Oh yeah, because I started it just now. So this is also made by U. No point gun again. Yeah, something's up with the cube maps in these maps. Like that is not intended.
No, it's like a default one.
Yeah, so this is, I think this is just
Oh yeah. I remember
that
seeing
map but overgrown, and that's such a cool thing to see. And it's also so quickly.
this. Yeah, I was like,
It was really quick after we released the tools.
it's like, yeah.
Unless people use like P2C tools. You can create custom maps, but you can download the authoring tools from Steam. You just look in your Steam library, look for Portal Revolution offering tools, and you will find it. Download them and start it, and you'll start Hammer, and you've got all of the Revolution maps available and can make custom stuff. We don't really have a good way for people to share this stuff, so we don't have a workshop because P2C was meant to be the workshop, but that, you know, it's just kind of awkward for us that we released before them, because people keep asking us for workshop when it was always intended that they make the workshop. Because that is like the whole purpose of P2C, right? That's all it is about. It's about the custom workshop stuff, but they didn't release in time, so yeah, now we're in this kind of weird in-between area where it doesn't make sense for us to make a workshop because we don't have a puzzle maker. Like, if we had a puzzle maker with our custom elements, I would consider it. But if it's just Hammer, it doesn't really make sense for us to make a workshop if P2C then comes along a year later and makes theirs. Yeah, you probably have to. Maybe you have hidden tools, so you have to enable tools in that thing. Oh, you put together your own. Yeah, Hammer++. I would be very careful with using Hammer++ because our Hammer and Hammer++ is not really compatible. So both of our Hammer, like both Hammer++ and Revolution's Hammer, store extra data in different ways. And if you then open a Stratosource Hammer map in Hammer++, it won't load this extra data, and stuff could break easily. And same way back. So we only used Revolution Hammer for Revolution because look, if you start making a map in Hammer++, then it's fine. But if you switch between them, then that's where things might not work so well.
We had an issue with that where was it like Ava opened a map in Hammer++ and it like broke.
Yeah. I can go more into detail about what sort of data is being saved. But yeah, just be aware of that. They're not in the, like, both of them have their own custom VMF formats basically.
Yeah, and also the way like they store the vertices, like there's floating point issues.
Yeah, that is like the details. If people want to hear them, then please say. Yeah, I mean, we don't have Hammer++ features, but we have all of the like a lot of features that Hammer++ has also are shared by, like, so P2C Hammer or Stratosource Hammer is based on SL's Hammer. So SL is a person from Momentum Mod who made their own like Hammer changes before working on Strata, and then after they got on Strata, they ported their changes over to our Hammer. And apparently Hammer++ is also based on SL's Hammer. So those early changes will be in both editors. And also, we have Hammer add-ons, but that is not really a code change. That is like something that everyone has access to, because that is just a bunch of Python code that Team Span wrote, which is amazing. Alright, let's solve this incredibly hard puzzle. Press the button, get the cube. Oh, this is open. Even it's not as interesting choice.
Yeah, should have made an overgrown variant of the plus cube.
Yeah, we did. I mean, honestly, no. It's kind of disgusting. I don't want to hug an overgrown plush.
Oh.
Like, if we made it, it would have been like some sort of like floral pattern, something, right? Like something that's like a different design that would have been cool.
Camo.
Like, I would have found like flowers interesting.
That would be quite funny, yeah.
But yeah, nicely done. Like, this is always difficult, right, with the exposure. We try to avoid having light shine onto white surfaces because you then get this weird... Like, it's realistic, but it just looks wrong to people. So we try to only have it shine onto like greenery, that looks good, and onto black looks good. Like, this looks really good. Yeah.
It helps to add like dirt onto the floor and stuff, because the light will catch detail. Not look completely washed out. Or like making it a bit destructed and have some like orange panels underneath it. That looks really good. In the sunlight glow. Yeah. Definitely.
There's also a custom version, interesting.
Yeah.
Got some cracked bits. Oh, we don't get the whole map, only this? Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, we don't speak Russian. So, Mr. Source Enjoyer,
Yeah.
so... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just translating it, because...
Yeah, just make sure they're not saying anything bad. Okay, any other maps for us to play? Someone made a map, it's called My First Map on Hammer Revolution.bsp. It's 1 megabyte. Do we want to check it out?
Yes, go
on. Map, my first map on Hammer Port Revolution. It's built by Kidu on Discord, on our Discord server. Alright. Interesting light source. I mean, it's the first map. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've got the custom border colors on, but without custom.
Sentry mode activated.
Without. Like, I think I've got alternate colors on. Let me just check.
Possible.
Yeah, alternate colors are on. I'm assuming that's not intentional. Because they didn't actually change the colors. And if you want to change the colors of the portal gun, prefer to use the properties in the weapon portal gun instead of running console commands. Like those were pretty much just a user preference rather than something you put into a map. Okay, what is this? I can port it through here. That's a lot of readiness cubes, and it's green.
Oh no. Colored lasers.
Colored lasers are so hard to make puzzles with because it always ends up just being a really big puzzle. Oh. And those I can... Oh, that was Conley, and the map ended.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, keep at it, okay?
Yeah.
I want to encourage mappers.
We'll start out like that.
Yeah. Took us 8 years to do anything decent, so yeah. And I mean, if I say that, I also get that it can be discouraging for people to think like, oh god, I'm never, I have to stay at this for years and years to be good. But everyone has their own pace.
Yeah.
I mean, I could make decent stuff. Not that, like after not that long.
Yeah, it was very recently that you like.
Yeah, I mean, I made some good looking stuff in 2016.
Oh no.
A little
I was
bit.
still making box rooms in 2016, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I made a few good looking areas in 2016. I still like there's just so much that you have to learn that you at first don't know about like exposure and
Yeah.
how to
like...
and choosing proper compiler settings so static props actually light properly. Because if you don't put dash static prop polys in your compile options, they will just all like compile
white or black. Yeah.
Fully black. Like they will, if you have a square beam, it won't let light through the middle, basically. So I struggled with that for so long until I actually found the proper setting for it. That is solved in Revolution, by the way. You don't need to put any of those properties on that; they're always there by default. So this is all going to show your maps. Yeah, I'm just going through show your maps and downloading random maps. There's also dihydrogen monoxide, but I think that map had some crazy install guides. No, it doesn't. Wait, did we just play that? Bounced Shelfling.
It wasn't that? Yeah, I think that was the one we played. It looks like it. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that was the one we played. Okay. I didn't recognize the screenshot.
The name.
Yeah. There was one map that had some crazy install guide for make a custom search path and change the game info to include that and copy over in all of my soundscapes, and I was like, I appreciate the effort, but no. Yeah. I mean that is like more our failure for not having proper support, but they're also modding more stuff that you could do in a Portal 2 map. Alright, is there anything else? There's also Red Alert. Did we play that? I think that was the crazy one.
There's ladder cubs, and there's a few ladder cubes.
Where do you see that?
That's it's in the older section. By Legion.
I don't see it. Oh, up there, okay.
Yeah.
That was, I think that may have been the crazy one.
Was it?
I don't know. It's 300 megabytes.
Go.
I already have it downloaded. So maybe that was the crazy one. Yeah, that was the one where you had to install a bunch of V scripts into a custom search path.
Oh.
I don't want to do that right now. But I think I saw some other. What is this?
Which one?
I think I recognize this map.
What, Port Revolution but different? Or
No. Yeah, no, like actually like P2CE beta.
Oh no.
Yeah. Alright, what if beta like work like, hey, we need to get a Steam page up now. Please just make a screenshot for us. Okay, it's called RMA1. Oh, map. RMA1. Color laser intro. Awesome made by. Oh man, you made so many maps. Also, yeah, our instances don't really have a good way for you to select. We should have done that. To allow you to just say on the elevator instance what video you want to play.
Oh yeah.
Because we also have it with a config file, so for custom apps that is awful. But I mean, like any of you guys could make that, but I guess because the V script doesn't support it, yeah, we should have done that. You would have to I mean, you can do it, right? You can make a V script, you can set the UVs yourself just with the key values. I added that to P2C.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, you don't have to run the input, you can just set the UVs into key values. Because you still have to come up with them, but it's not as stupidly annoying as with calling inputs. Right, this puzzle. Don't you remember this one?
It looks... Is this one of the... Yeah.
So I just... this is a puzzle I made for P2C. It's not really a puzzle, it was just a screenshot for the Steam page.
No.
We just needed something to show our custom stuff, so I just quickly made a map that showed colored lasers and Schrödinger's cubes. Yeah, so the puzzle is not very interesting. This is the entire puzzle. Yeah, they remade it with Revolution stuff and lighting and everything. It's really cool.
It's really cool.
Did they use the... No. I mean, they couldn't make custom sound scripts, so... Because we actually, dabbled with colored lasers, and we had a different sort of leitmotif, not leitmotif, a different sound for blue lasers.
Oh.
Right, the red receivers would have dark low notes and like low pitched like square waves, I think, and like very slow riff, like just dirt. And the blue receivers would have high pitched, high frequency, like. I think that was such a cool little detail, but yeah, because we cut the blue lasers, never went into the game. Can I make a purple laser? Probably. Yeah, kinda.
That's cool.
That's fine.
Doesn't actually mix properly.
Yeah. I mean, colored lasers, they sound like a more interesting element until you actually try it.
Yeah.
And you figure out your puzzle has to become very big for it to be interesting. It is kinda cool with Schrodinger's cubes. Like with Schrodinger's cubes, it works a bit better. Because there you already have like 2 cubes, and you can have one input a blue laser and shoot out a red laser because the other one is powered by red, and you can like swap the laser. So there is cool stuff you can do with that. That's really fun. But yeah, it is not as versatile as something like Schrodinger's cubes or whatever other elements we added. It's kind of like a teaching shell in that regard. It sounds really cool until you try it and you figure out, holy shit, it's like you can't make a puzzle.
It's a lot of work for it to,
Yeah, you just have to invent so many ways to transport the gel, and in the end, you're just walking again. Yeah. You're just walking on a wall.
Just kind of walking, yeah.
I mean, I'm curious to see what Desolation is doing with that.
Yeah.
Oh, also one interesting thing, like they made the cubes have filters. That's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would not have done that, right? Like I had some rules for our colored lasers, which is that any cube could redirect any laser color. That just makes them more versatile, and the relays would accept any laser.
Yeah.
But these have filters, so then these end as an end. You know, they act as an end point. But the relays, you could put any laser through them, and I think that way you can make interesting puzzles where you can. I mean, I thought I could, but I couldn't, right? But like the idea is, say you can shoot in a red laser and power something, and then later you use the red laser for something else, and you use a blue laser to power the same thing. But yeah, these puzzles just end up being really big and bulky.
Yeah. When you get to the whole thing of changing colored lasers to different ones.
Yeah, the thing that I always just wonder when I'm making custom elements, like when I'm doing any puzzle, right, is like, this is Portal. How does this involve portals in interesting ways, right? And these, you only have 2 portals. Maybe in co-op they can be more fun. But even then, I think it's just turning into brain hurt. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else to say about this one?
Not much, really.
Like this person is doing such a good job at replicating our.
Is it 1-to-1? You think?
I mean, do they have access to the VMF? Because I still have this original VMF, right?
I don't think.
I think they just rebuilt it.
It must be.
I would assume, because I don't think that ships with anything. I don't know what P2C is shipping nowadays, but I still have the VMF. But yeah.
We can check. Compare.
Sure, but no. Funnels, you can switch the beam. You can make it reverse. You can switch. Oh, you mean like have an input to the laser that changes the color of the laser? I guess that could be interesting, because then you end up with some bulk, right? You remove some of the bulk of needing 2 laser emitters, but you can't have 2 laser catchers. I mean, you could try it.
Yeah.
You have all the tools available. You could, disable one, turn on the other, and give it a give it a go. If it works out, then send me the map. I'm gonna play it. Cool. I assume this is just an exit.
Should say, yeah.
Oh, I found in that thread I actually posted the screenshot of that map that I made for P2C. Let me just quickly change my windows so you can see it. So if I turn on okay, so yeah, this is the screenshot of the map. And yeah, the decorations are quite different. So I assume that they rebuilt it. Like this on the top here was different.
Yeah, it definitely looks.
Let me just put this under next to it. Yeah, so it doesn't have this destruction here. Here the size also looks different. Like I had an extra panel here. Here it's just the one. Yeah, all of this is different. Yeah, well done. I'm just reading chat a bit. If I can make a tiny 2 laser map, it's probably very doable. Just read the description. Like two you mean 2 laser emitters that are both red? I mean, I always try to minimize the amount of elements in that are in a puzzle and try to maximize, get as much gameplay out of a single element. I think that always ends up with more interesting gameplay than having, like have one element with 10 functions rather than 10 elements with one function. It's something that Valve is really, really good at in any of the games. Except for Deadlock. Nah, I mean, that is just a different type of game. Deadlock and like MOBAs in general, they have 20 different upgrades that all do different things. So, but I personally just prefer mechanics where there's very few of them, but each has many different ways. Like Counter-Strike. Like how many ways can you play a single smoke grenade? It's got so many options, so many counters and counter-counters. It really just
cool.
It's all about where you put it and not what you put where. Yeah, they probably had multi-threading issues. It isn't a rule. It is something that I personally prefer, right? Like in games like Cyberpunk, you also have 250,000 weapons, and I find that kind of annoying. Because I just want to play with the weapon that I have, and I want to cherish that weapon and upgrade it and carry it through with me, right, and make it mine. It's something that Fallout was pretty good at. I think Fallout 4, you could the upgrade system in that game was pretty good. Was pretty cool. You could upgrade weapons in crazy ways. And like in Valve's games, right, you have the gravity gun. You could do so many things with that. You have the portal gun, which is just that one tool that interacts with all of these peripherals.
Couldn't imagine a Portal game with more than different style of weapons or something.
Yeah, I also find it hard to imagine those scenarios. It's once you get such an elegant design in front of you, like you kind of take it for granted, but then we also see so many like, you know, bad movies and games come out where you always, even though you can't like, you can tell something went wrong here. It's somehow missing that special touch, but you can't put a finger on what exactly.
Yeah, I think it's just because their structure, the way that the games are made, they just get it wrong. Like they don't take advantage of the fact that they have creative people working for them. And so
it's often the case. Like in a big production, it's like even if you have a scenario where like community and like a company community and feedback is appreciated, like still you as a single developer you can't make all of the decisions, right? Like I mean it's the same happens at Moon, right? We all can voice our opinions, but if I have an opinion about something, it doesn't mean that immediately gets put there because other people have different opinions. And the more opinions you have you either have a director who really pulls their vision from the start to end. We're kind of more like that. We kind of have more singular vision, which I do appreciate, versus just executives making decisions for marketing reasons, right?
Yeah. I think that's why it all goes wrong, I guess. They just don't.
Yeah, but also I will say that we just don't know how those actually work internally, right? We kind of assume, but we have no idea. We're just taking the piss. So yeah. Having got my entry working, like having worked at Moon Studios now, I do sort of want to be a bit more respectful towards game developers working on these big games. Even if a game fails, there is, or like, you know, wasn't what we wanted it to be. There's so much labor of love put into it, and just looking from the outside, you can't, like, why is it yours to say why it went wrong when you have not worked at that game? When you have no idea what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Revolution is a small mod too, honestly. Like, a small in terms of people. We were just 8 people, but most of the work was done by a core team of like 4, and most of that was done by me.
Yeah.
There's not that many people working on Revolution. So you can play them. On the Port Revolution Discord server, link is in the description. You can look at the Show Your Maps channel, and people uploaded their BSPs in there. So you just drag those BSPs, the BSP files, into your Revolution installation. Then you open the developer console and write a map. You can also write maps to list them all. And then you just write map and then the name of the map, and then it loads it. We don't really have a good way to load it in the menu. Because
I remember, like,
we kind of expected P2C to have released by now, but yeah, that didn't happen.
I had an idea of like having like a separate like menu under like it has like the custom maps listed.
Yeah, we thought about adding a custom maps tab here. But I think after release we were just so burned out we kind of didn't do anything with Revolution after that. Yeah, they really took sapped our energy.
Try to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, may I found another one. SP Chandel? Maybe that's not, I don't know. Made by Cube on Discord. Oh, interesting. This is nighttime.
Oh.
Well, interesting that there's birds when you're not in the outside, but
Guess you could, yeah.
That's interesting.
That's gonna swivel around.
Will this rotate?
It looks like it. I hope so. That's really cool.
Okay, it's actually kind of using the fact that Okay, those catapults were a bit weird. It's kind of using the fact that you can just go through those. Oh, that looks scary. A very ominous hole. Yeah, I've never put someone like do something like that.
Yeah. Or shamelessly steal that idea.
So here you have to like jump down like that, I guess, which I find a bit inelegant, right?
Yeah, I'd remove the railing.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's there so you can't pick up the cubes. I think it's there for the cubes to not fall down.
Ah, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah. But like that is style over substance, I would say. You know, because normally you would just have a dropper and you wouldn't have to care about this. But then they added their cool style, which is cool. But then the gameplay suffered a tiny bit. Yeah, that just doesn't really matter, but I guess. So what do we have here? Can I... Where does it even come from? It goes off into space.
Space laser.
Wait, it comes out of nowhere. That is so weird. I think that's really fun. It just comes out of nowhere and ends in space.
You see, they had a chance here to like have like the moon there up there, so the laser would line up with the moon. To, like,
oh, it's a moon laser.
It should have been a moon laser.
Okay, so I can power it here. Interesting use of Schrödinger's cubes, like having to hold it out like this, and then the endpoint does something. So it just turns it off, but I can't leave. Like I can't leave it there. It will just fall down. It actually comes from the top.
Yeah.
I thought it would come from the abyss. Yeah, someone said they could have made the floor bigger. Yeah, I would have just put some grate there.
Yeah.
It's 64 units square beam with grate, and then you can jump down there. That would be enough because this gap, this could just be floor anyway, right? There's no reason for the gap here, really.
Style.
That is also interesting, though.
That's really cool.
Like kind of using like lights behind glass like this intentionally as like an intentional part of the design of the chamber instead of being like a destroyed afterthought or something, right? Like this would like Aperture built it this way intentionally, with the light from behind the glass stream in like that. That's interesting. Oh wait, I could do this. But how do I get up there? I guess I do this.
Probably.
I can't just jump over it. Okay, that's why it's that way. But it doesn't look like you can. It like doesn't look like the game wants you to jump over it. Okay, I think I just need to do this. But won't I disable it?
It's gonna be death.
That would just disable it, right? Yeah. Then I think this through. I don't really get how I even solve this. Like, am I meant to... I think I have to turn this off so I can fling through, right?
Yeah.
I like that you can see the exit from here. That is cool.
Oh.
I wouldn't have used the observation glass, but hey.
I
said not to nitpick, so I'm not gonna. This is cool. So that's also an easier way to do this. I don't get it.
Like fling. You must have to like run across and then.
I mean, I have to turn it off to fling over, okay. But I have to have the Schrodinger's cube in the laser to redirect it into there. But if I do that, it will turn it off, so it will drop the Schrodinger's cube. The difficulty feel consistent. Yeah, that is, I do know what you mean. So, the difficulty just ramps up in the beginning a ton. And I think like chapter 1 has a really good difficulty curve. But then later we're introducing custom elements, so I was more on the cautious side and like had the puzzles a bit easier because I felt like people need to learn these elements first. The real issue, I think, isn't that those were easy, but rather that they didn't get hard enough. Like, they just ended right when you would expect them to become hard. And that was really just because of the scope, because we already had 42 maps in Revolution, which is more than any Portal mod had. All of them being really large, custom elements, custom visuals, custom engine. But like the scope of this mod is pretty insane, so we already had over 40 puzzles and 42 maps. So we could have done 10 more puzzles, right? But at that point in development, we just didn't really have the capacity to build so much more to write. Because for every map that you add, for every puzzle you add, you also have to do all of the decoration, and you have to come up with some dialogue for the characters and be aware of the pacing of where it takes place in the story. So every puzzle has so many considerations to make. So yeah, we didn't make more puzzles because we already had a lot. And also, like puzzle difficulty, many people have different opinions, right? A lot of people said it's the perfect balance, others say it's too hard, others say it's too easy, so there's just, everyone has a different opinion, and I can't please everyone.
Yeah, apparently you have time to fling before it fizzles, apparently.
I don't understand. Do you want me to do this or what? Nice autosave though, I appreciate that one.
Oh, I see it now.
I don't see it.
I see it. So you don't want to put the cube. You don't want to put the cube there in front of the laser receptacle first. You want to put the cube on the bridge first, on the laser where the laser is emitting from, and then you put the cube, and then you just rush off before it gets fizzled. It's kind of an odd solution.
I can't portal that? Come on. I always make those portable. Okay, get up here, you say. Put it there.
Yep. And then when you're ready,
it falls down.
Yeah. And then you run across.
But how? I meant to just do it really quickly, like this.
Yep, and then run through it.
Okay. I mean, it's clever.
It's one of those like.
The only thing that I like, I like the pit thing where it falls down. Thing I would say is a bit weird is that you have to quickly put it into the receptacle, turn around, and run into it. Right, like that part feels where you have to do like do this all quickly. That feels very, very reflex based, and I tend to avoid reflex based stuff.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like this part. That is clever. Would have not thought of that. I have also not seen it before. Cool, well done. So now another map, it's just called Puzzle. Do you know how long I've been streaming? I can't see it for some reason.
An hour and a half.
Okay. This map is just called map.bsp. Map. Interesting sign. 0 out of 10. We've got a broken gun. Oh, this is very cramped.
A little short pull gun there. Very nice. The best pull gun.
That's a vacuum tube. I can suck gel up like that.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's
Interesting. If I put it on the left, it ends up on the right. So I have to put it on the left, so it ends. Interesting. So it bends the gel like this as well, right?
That's cool. I didn't think about that. Doing that arcing stuff.
Nah, because it is kind of jank.
I don't think. I think you could do something with it. Well, there's a will, there's a way.
I mean, if the vacuum was pointing horizontally, then yeah, like having the arc. I mean, we do have that in one. I mean, yeah, that's the intro does that.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, like you could have minimized the reflex stuff in there if you had a button you could push that would turn off the light bridge instead of using the Schrödinger's cube. Right, like you could have had like a door. Like this is the laser receptacle is here. You have the door here. You put the Schrödinger's cube there, and then you press a button to open the door. And that way, you just have a button you push instead of like you have to rotate, place it, be precise, rotate back. Because on a controller, that's probably harder to do.
Yeah, you can do it on controller.
Yeah. There are always ways you can reduce this sort of stuff. So, like, also the reason why I say that is because players, it doesn't feel intuitive, right? You feel like you're cheating it. It doesn't. It often feels like it's not an intentional solution, sort of. It's easy to afterwards feel like you solved it wrong. So, yeah. Okay, so there's a button here. Just drop that on there.
Cube portable. Ooh. Purple fog. It's a warm.
Very purple fog. That's interesting.
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, why is it orange?
I think it's one of the off variants. It's one of the
If this map will have 10 puzzles in it.
I like that destruction. It's like really like.
But what's? Oh, this is displacement.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God. Yeah.
I kind of like this. Very like layered. I kind of like it in a weird way.
I like that. It is
different textures, maybe.
What?
What in the Portal 2 beta? Come on. I like it. It's a mood.
Yeah, I don't like that. It almost flinged me off when I just did this. Interesting. Beta fling. SPG, yeah, I agree. Like, as the reason we didn't really do much with the gel bending is because it is very, like the bend the bend that you get is very low, so you need to be very precise at all times. And gels are so easy to like overshoot and get in places where they aren't supposed to. So our gel bending puzzles were more like a bit of a playground. Yeah. Like I think you could totally do stuff with it. You just have to be very particular and careful. I can portal under that.
Oh, that doesn't seem.
Yeah, the portal 1 crosshair always just reveals so many weird portal surfaces. So I guess. Wait, do we need to? Yeah.
Okay, not too bad then.
Yeah, it's just very little time for you to shoot that, and there's no placement helper. Oh! What?
It doesn't take cubes.
It's only for humans.
Maybe that's why they use a different model.
Yeah, maybe.
That's kind of cool. I like that. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, me neither. But I don't know if it's, you know, if it's like how a custom fizzler is. Just oh, you know, it's just so because you couldn't solve like an exploit, so you made a new element. I don't know. XX. Why is this both X? This is also XXX. Why is everything X? Portal. What, Half-Life 2 sound effect? Okay.
Little strange.
What? This is a very particular puzzle.
Very odd.
Okay, so I guess I have to turn that on somehow. How do I turn that on? There is a particle there.
Where's that coming from?
What is up with this puzzle? So weird. Oh god, and I go in there. So wait, does this turn on? Yeah, it turns. Okay, put glass there, please. Just some glass. That would make this much easier. Okay,
Yeah,
so now I can bend the gel. That's so interesting.
Oh my god!
That is interesting, yeah.
Quite aggressive. I don't know about you.
Yeah, see, because I can now bend the gels into a lot of different places, so it's just very approximate.
Why is there only platforms on the left and right and not the middle?
And now I even got it here somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Yeah, especially with white shell, man.
Balls
White shell is hard to control. Once the white shell is loose, you can't stop it. You can now paint everything.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I get over there? I guess I just...
Gotta...
And now I have this nice surface down here. Oh god.
We'll be ninja with it.
Oh, come on. Let me in. Yes. Why do we have to put it?
Yeah,
like
that's what I mean.
So annoying.
Play that on purpose.
Yeah, spaghetti. I forgot I call you spaghetti. So I'm doing that now again. Yeah, you're right, spaghetti. I never use Puzzle Maker, so. But I mean, yeah, I mean even in like, I mean you always have to put glass everywhere. That is just an issue in general. You know, if you build a map in Hammer, you still have to put glass everywhere. So this is a circle. Okay.
What?
It's for this, so I guess
Alright.
that way I can somehow laser. There's laser. I don't have a redirection cube, but maybe I can.
The white gel.
What is this?
What the
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
the
God.
thing about Gel bending, you know?
That's an angle. That's what I call it.
Wow.
Gel orbit.
This is actually just, it's orbiting all the way around to here!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh god.
There's no autosave.
Oh no. Oh.
That was interesting.
You get the idea.
It's actually orbiting all the way around.
We should steal that. We should use that.
For what? Okay. So, do this. Oh, come on.
Price of the patience. I'd have no clips by now.
Yeah. It's weird buttons. It's got so many weird elements, this map, I swear. Okay, so now I can get cube.
If you might want to save.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, I can do this. Cube through. Place it there. Doesn't even touch the thing. And now I can do this. Yes. I mean, I'm just placing it normally, right? So this.
That's how it is.
Yeah, it's just how it is.
Intended. See if you can get it like to properly gel the. No, it's just restomp.
Oh, even on the wall. On the wall here. It's your map. Your map is very creative. It's got so many strange elements, but I kind of love it.
Yeah.
So, I can, yeah. White gel is hard to control. You can just paint everything now. So let's do this. I need to get over there. So let's do this again. Why did you put a hole there? That is so cruel.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I think that's the.
Yeah.
Oh my god! No!
Save.
Yeah. Let's maybe not put that there. Let's maybe
Put it somewhere
go
else.
back down for that.
Yeah. I agree.
So there, and I have now a big wall here. So why is this here? This is so cruel.
Jump. You can do it. That's what.
No.
You saved. Oh.
There we go. Okay.
God.
So this feels not intended.
Allow it.
Like that's what I mean. Like once you start with weird stuff, you wonder, is this just part of the solution?
Yeah.
That's
feel like
what's always the danger in my mind.
Yeah. I feel like any white gel puzzle just sort of divulges into
Yeah. What's up with that rendering there?
sandbox.
Yeah, I mean, the way I think it is sort of like how you have to limit. Like in Portal 1, right? Most of the things are portable, but then in Portal 2, because we have so many new gizmos, everything is black walls. So the same thing seems to me about gels. The more you do with like white gels and other like gels, the more you have to restrict. So the more you have to make unpaintable. But the only unpaintable surface we have is glass, and like grates, because it just falls through. So it's just very awkward. There's more.
Oh my god. Why don't you ever have to use that?
I don't understand this puzzle. So, wait, I can get that up. I can go over there like this as well. Didn't even know that.
Yeah. So that's the intended route, probably.
I mean, the previous one wasn't that, like, crazy, honestly.
No.
Oh, but I can now paint differently. I mean, that doesn't do anything.
You can paint the thing.
So... what I don't understand is how to unlock these buttons.
Yeah.
Is it this? Because these all have access on them.
I assume so.
So, now they're unlocked. Oh my god. And I have to
Very
press
odd.
both of them. Okay, now this puzzle makes more sense with Schrödinger's cubes. Okay, so I do this. If this was glass, I could angle it, you know, from here. Also, I like using the big ones because they have a bigger hitbox for the laser, so they're much easier to pre-aim. Just little tips for everybody. Like, you know, no one would complain if this was glass and you could see through it, right? It's not harder to make. You just have to change one texture. There's a lot of things like that where you just have to change a tiny thing, but can have a massive impact. So now I go through and I do this again. Oh, nice! Look at that. I prepared. And the particle is also sometimes strange.
That feels like a bug.
Oh yeah, how do I do this again? It's it was that button.
Yeah.
So I need to get this over here. And now... okay, I don't have to pre-aim. I can just do it like this. But oh yeah, pre-aiming is still nice. And now...
Get over something.
that one surface there. Ugh. How?
Jump. Or paint it maybe.
Okay, don't even need my portals anymore. I mean, if this could angle like that, it would be easy, but... Fave plate, yeah, but where do I come out? Oh, this changed the fave plate.
Ah.
That's not very intuitive. Could have probably like had some other surface come out like wherever else, right?
Yeah.
That is, you don't see any visual difference there.
Pretty fun though.
Yeah, yeah. Very creative. It is a daring puzzle. It does a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Gotcha. Is there more?
No,
Oh, okay.
I think it just doesn't disconnect.
Probably not.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Well done. You're definitely the most emotional map because it's got the most weird stuff. But hey, like there's also a lot of bits that are nice. Like there's some cube swapping and like it uses the Schrödinger's cubes in a way. It tries to use white shell, which is very hard to do. So any effort I always applaud.
Yeah.
It just also it just shows it's hard to limit. So I feel like a lot of this stuff that it was not intended. But I don't think it really like made the puzzle easier. It just, I mean, maybe that one bit where I could just portal to the other surface, but I mean that was just because the gap was like where am I? There. I could just portal from here to there because I got the white shell there. But I mean that doesn't really do anything for me because I could have just put it there. It was only easier because this is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, the fave plate trajectory changes. That's very unusual. Wait, is this all in a second box?
Oh no.
How big is this second box? Very big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have a target anyway. I mean, I could suggest ways to remove a bit of the jank, but I mean, I'm not here to do that. Yeah, Spaghetti, the thing about white shell is also, like any shell, it is permanent progress, and maps that have permanent progress end up being more on the easy side. Because, yeah, if like hard chambers are always the ones where you could like you can reset them, and like permanent progress makes it so you have just permanently solved a part of the chamber, so if you reset, it is now easier. So you don't need to hold as many connections in your head as with a chamber that if you reset, everything is gone again, so you have to do it all in one go. I mean, ultimate ultimate explosive gaming. What a username! Like something that you could have done, one could have done, is just give them the exit at this point, right? You don't need to do this, because all you do at this point is just portal down and jump and you're there. So you could have also opened up some surface here or something, right? Or done some other stuff like this angled surface now points to the right side, right? And then you reuse this and then fling over. Like there's ways to do things that don't involve changing that target. Oh wow, I can fall down there now. I find this interesting. It's just a pipe that ends. It kind of like ends in nowhere, as if it like shoots gel down into the abyss. Yeah, you definitely could have also like offered some other way to like bend the gel in a strange way that like shoots it perfectly up there. That would have been fun. Like the weird orbit we did before.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that again? Let me just do that.
Oh my god. Try and get it. Ooh.
Oh wait, this fell off. Why does it not do it?
I think it's like bugged out again.
What? It's pushing now. What? It's pushing away.
So weird.
What? Okay. Well, that was that map. Cool. Yeah, I think that's it for now, isn't it?
I think it's everything, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, thanks all. This was fun. If you have more maps for us to play, then go ahead, send them in, show your maps, maybe even ping us, because I don't often check out that channel. Conversion reminds me of Super Gravity Gun. Yeah, I mean, Super Gravity Gun was just your god now, and that is how they called it in the developer commentary. White Shell, you can use it. You can. But the permanent progress just makes it cater more towards easier puzzles, or puzzles that like get like chained puzzles, right? You have little tiny puzzles that they solve one after the other, rather than one large puzzle where everything interconnects. Because once it's there, it's there. But like if you have the option of using white shell, or just like flipping a surface, or like permanently disabling a fizzler to reveal a portable surface, maybe use white shell for that. Maybe. Yeah, cleansing gel. Yeah. But cleansing gel, you also have to get the cleansing gel to somewhere, and cleansing gel doesn't solve the issue of white gel freedom, right? That you can paint a lot of stuff. Cleansing gel only affects one little surface. So yeah, you can definitely do some stuff where you have like a surface and it's a battle of is it painted, is it not painted, where you have both gels over it. But the thing about cleansing gel is it never has an advantage, it only has disadvantages. Except for you can't put cubes, like cubes don't settle on it, right? So if you have some area where you need to put a reflection cube on, if you have it painted blue, it's actually a disadvantage rather than an advantage. So there it is useful, but most of the time, like with white shell, there's never an advantage not having white shell there. That is, like, if you could make an advantage of not having white shell somewhere, then you could make more hard, interesting, complex puzzles with it. But I couldn't think of one. All right, yeah, like so you put a black surface there. You have white shell. You put a portal on it. Then you clean the surface remotely, which destroys the portal, and that is somehow now an advantage. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like there are things you can do, right? Interesting. There are definitely things you can do, but I don't see a lot of usages that way. Because other puzzle elements are just much more versatile and easier to limit. Got B mod.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about B mod. There's a B mod Discord server. It's best to ask there, I guess. Alright, I got a DM on Discord. Okay, it was unrelated to the stream. Good. Are we wrapping it?
I would say I think there's not any others.
I mean, there's a lot of the discussion about white shell, which is nice. I am passionate about white shell because
It can be done.
Yeah, I like figuring out ways to use rarely used elements. I mean, in Revolution you can tell, right? We're using monoportals, we're using bombs, and all kinds of like beta stuff, like Schrodinger's cubes and vacuum tubes. But a white shell is one we haven't really managed to do anything with. Alright. It's been fun. Thanks for these maps. Yeah, again, send us more if you made one, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Right.